Hey guys, doing the check-in. I'll try to make this particular clip quick. Been a lot of crap going on this month. I quit my job. I got a new one like within the next hour. We moved out of the apartment. We got a house. Did all kinds of stuff. And I've got clips from each individual thing as it was happening that I'll throw in after this. So we just signed all of the paperwork. We own the house now, babe. We're gonna go have breakfast and then start tearing up the floor. Hey babe, you know where we are?
Home.
We're home! What time is it? It's 8:43. We signed for the house at 10 a.m. It's been a long day, but we got a lot done, didn't we, babe?
Completely ripped up all the...
Took up all that ugly ass carpet. Got some paint done. We're doing good. Can't wait to show you guys.
House is prepped for floor.
Yep. Gotta start that tomorrow. What's up, dudes? Day 3, leaving. Got a good bit done. Got the master bathroom pretty much finished. I think we've gotten 2 coats of paint on it. Put down the first coat on like 90% of the kitchen. Got the first coat on, again, like 90% of the dining area. Dad's gotten the floor down in the living room and the den. It's a duck! Oh, there's ducks! Our neighborhood has ducks, look! There's ducks! Can you see him? I hope you can see him. There's ducks! Y'all stay out the street. Hope you saw the ducks. Hang on. Anyway, Dad got the flooring down in at least 2 of the rooms. Bye, ducks! I like ducks. Yeah, flooring down in 2 of the rooms. We got some paint done. These things are moving right along. Going pretty well. So, I'd say, I mean, we're nowhere near done, but we're certainly a lot better than we were on Friday. Morning, y'all. It's been just over a week since we've got the house. We've made really good progress on it. I haven't been by in a few days, been busy with getting the apartment packed up and working and shit. But from the pictures I've seen and what I've been told, we've gotten, I'd say 90% of the floor done. And pretty much all the rooms except for all but 3 rooms done. So that's good. I'm so tired. I'm just ready to be done with this house stuff, dude. I'm so exhausted. But sitting in my car, I got about 20 minutes before I need to go into work. Oh, excuse me. I've gotten rid of a lot of my stuff. About half my wardrobe, actually. Going through all of my art farts is going to be interesting because pretty much everything I have I use. So we'll see how that goes. Moving day is Friday, so we'll see how much I can get done before then. Sorry, there's something in my eye. And then Wednesday I actually have a job interview. I did some thinking, and there's a guy in the window over there. I did some thinking about it, and after realizing that the drive from where I work now to the new house is, with light traffic, almost an hour, I can't do that every day. I mean, it'd be one thing if I didn't have to worry about parking, but I do. And even if I go where it's only about $6 a day, let's see, 6 times, if I work 20 out of 30 days a month, that's 2 times 6 is 12. That's $100, $120 at the cheap place, on top of gas to get here and breakfast once in a while. And I just can't do that, because there are months when, at the job I'm at now, I'm only making commission, which means I only get paid if I work on people. Which, when it's busy, is fine. when it's slow is terrible. There were months in the winter when I would get paychecks of less than $300. And for half that check to go to parking and then another like quarter or whatever to go to gas and food, that leaves me with basically nothing. And granted, I'm not the only one working, but the entire point of me working is to help pay for things. And I can't do that the way things are going now. So, like I said, I gave it a lot of thought, and it was a really, not exactly a difficult decision, but one that I definitely didn't want to make. I love my job. I love like 90% of the people I work with, the people I work on. You know, I really do love my job. And so it sucks that I'm having to, you know, look for employment elsewhere, but that's just how things go. What's funny though is that this place I'm looking at is, last year I talked about how I was applying at a different place before I found this one. By a twist of fate, I'm basically, if I get this job, which I'm pretty sure I will, I'm lucky. I've never actually had a job interview and not been offered a job. But this place I looked at before coming here last year is basically where I'm going. It's pretty much exactly the same, except it's under new ownership and a new business name. Which, if everything's pretty much the same, that means that I'll be getting hourly pay as well as tips, which isn't perfect, but it means I'll be paid consistently and I won't have to worry about being slow. So I have an interview with that place on Wednesday, and then I'm off Wednesday. I'm gonna try to pack up as much crap as I can, and we'll just see how it goes. There's a whole lot of changes going on, so I'm just tired. I'm so tired. Is that Helen? Yeah, I think that's Helen. Someone I work with. I should probably get moving. But yeah, so like day 8 or 9, I don't know. I'm not really keeping track. But yeah, that's what's going on. Hey dudes. On my way to the job interview. I'm both terrified and completely confident. I'm almost 100% sure I got this. The part that scares me is the small percentage that thinks I don't got this, because anxiety. But we will, I hope I can get there in time. We will see how it goes. I'll let y'all know. What's up, dudes? Just got out of the interview, and like I knew what happened, I got the job. So basically, this is the place that I applied at before, right after I got out of school. Remember there was that issue, I was having trouble getting my license, and you know, this was taking a while, and I kept saying like, these people have been really patient with me, and then I wound up working somewhere else. Well, these are those first people. It's the same place, it's the same people, it's pretty much the same business. There's a couple of things that have been changed, but not a whole lot. Just the ownership changed. And not because of anything, you know, that was going wrong with the business. It was more like the guy had some health issues he had to take care of. But anyway, what amazes me is that when I walked in, the new owner was one of the former employees. She remembered me. She knew exactly who I was. And we went into like her office, I guess, and she sat and told me the story of what's been going on. And I told her, you know, we bought a house, we did this and that. And she goes, okay, so when can you start? And I said, 15th of July. She goes, great. And so I've only been unemployed 5 minutes. Holy crap. I cannot believe my luck today. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But now I gotta get home and pack up the house. It's not as urgent now because I don't have to go to work tomorrow, but still gotta get it done. So, just realized I never really talked about why I quit my other job. The drive was part of it, but the biggest thing was we have a trip we're going on tomorrow, and lens flare. We have a trip we're going on tomorrow. We're gonna be near, getting distracted, sorry. Gonna be near Miami, spending time with Shane's extended family. for the 4th of July, but the biggest reason for this trip is to go and get my father-in-law's ashes put away. We call it his condo. So basically, you know, the entire point of this trip is to go and take care of my father-in-law. And I knew about this trip months ahead of time, and I should have asked for the time off earlier, and I planned to, except my foot happened, and then pneumonia happened, and I was really scared I was gonna lose my job, so I didn't ask for the time off right away, because, you know, when you're afraid of being fired, you want to do as little as possible to piss them off. And so I waited until like 2 weeks before, which was a mistake on my part. I acknowledge that. I fucked up. That's on me. But I made it very clear to my boss that the entire reason for this trip was to take care of my father-in-law. And unfortunately, because I waited so long, there were other people who had put their time off in before me and who had been approved before me, and so I was not going to get the time off. And, you know, I'd already kind of been looking for work anyway, and once I was pretty positive I was going to get this new job, I sent my old boss a message and I told him, look, dude, this is incredibly important. The last few times I've talked about it with my husband, he, you know, got really upset. I mean, he probably doesn't want me telling you this, but fuck it. Shane got so upset about talking about his dad one day that he had a panic attack so severe he nearly had a seizure. And you know me, I don't mess around with when it comes to mental shit like that, and he needs me there, and I'm gonna be there, and that's what I told my boss. And if that means that I'm done working for y'all, then I'm sorry, but that's how it's gonna have to be. And I didn't hear back from him until about 10 minutes before my interview the next day. And his message was basically, well, we already told you no, it's not fair to the other techs for you to get time off at the last second, which I agree with, that's fair. However, he also said that we should have planned my father-in-law's funeral around our schedules better, which pissed me off. The first time I read it, I was like, yeah, whatever, it didn't really faze me, but the longer I've thought about it, the more angry I get. I understand being upset and, you know, saying what's on your mind, but that was just ugly and uncalled for, and I lost a lot of respect for him after he said that. A lot. And he basically said after that, you know, you said that if that's what gets you out of working with us, then, you know, thank you for working with us, bye. And so later today, it's Monday now, I'm gonna go and get my last paycheck, pick up the rest of my stuff. And if anyone asks what happened, I'll tell them. I needed to, you know, spend time with my family for basically a funeral, and I thought that was more important than work. My boss disagreed, and so I don't work there anymore, because that's what it boils down to. But like I said, I got this new job, which is fine. The only thing that's got me concerned is that I'm still on commission, but I talked to the owner and she doesn't think it's going to be too much of an issue for me, because she's got other girls that have, you know, come in with no clientele and they've built people up within a couple months. So it's going to be rough these first few months, but I think it'll even out and I'll be fine. But yeah, I'm done with the place downtown. I want nothing to do with them. I mean, there's still one or two people I may stay friends with on Facebook because they're decent people, but beyond that, fuck them. I'm done. So that's why I quit. Or was fired. I'm still not 100% sure on what happened there, but in my mind, I quit. So that's what that was. What's up, dudes? Moving all of our shit. I'd say 90% of our shit is in a truck. It's on the way to the house. I had to stop and get gas. I'm on my way there too. I had to call my mom at the very last second, the day before yesterday, because there wasn't no way I was going to be able to get the whole fucking house packed by myself. There was no way. Especially if I was also going to be working, but that wasn't, you know, an issue. But now I'm not working. I got the time off. My mom's here to help. We got the whole place, like I said, 90% of it packed up and done within 2.5 days. Oh my fucking God. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Good Lord. And so now I'm taking the drive to the house, gonna unload the truck, gotta eat something. I haven't eaten all day. I had like half a sandwich today and some cereal, but that's it. So, I don't know what day it is. We signed not last Friday, Friday before. It's been about 14 days. But shit's getting done. I can't wait to share with y'all. What's up? We are out of the apartment. We've been out for 2 days. We're here now, getting the very, very, very last of our stuff. Mostly just junk from the kitchen and the cats. Just getting the last of our stuff. And getting the cats, gonna bring them to the trailer, and then we're done with this place. And honestly, good riddance. I'm not gonna miss this place at all. It's small, it's cramped, the neighbors stink, they're loud, and this is just really what we needed. I'm excited. I'm happy. That would be Madam. Milan, sweetheart. She's gonna cry the entire time unless I let her out. Come here, princess. Come on. Come here, sweetie. Gotta sit in my lap, okay? See? It's okay. Serious too, it's okay. That's pretty much been the month, so thank you dudes for watching. Hopefully with this new job I'll be working actual part-time and I'll be able to do more of what I want to do with the channel, so looking forward to that. See you then.